My name is Lindsay Nemani, and I'm the healthcare biology and anatomy and physiology teacher at South Medford High School. And I must say, I am absolutely excited beyond belief to enter into this IAL program with all of you. I want to thank you for watching this video in advance, and thank you for being cohort members through this journey that we are both going to experience moving forward. I'm going to start off by talking about what makes me tick as a person and some of the things I enjoy in this life. And then I'm going to talk about why education matters to me and why I want to be in administration. So first off, I'm 25 years old, so fairly new, especially to educational administration, and I'm always learning and growing, and I am really looking forward to learning and growing in admin too. I spent my undergrad years at Azusa Pacific University in Los Angeles, and that is really my first experience with a city that looked extremely different than mine growing up here in Medford. I feel like it was a great time for self-reflection, and I really got a taste of injustices and oppressions that exist in this world, and it has thoroughly motivated me and given me this passion to fight those injustices moving forward. After I finished my biology degree at APU, I went ahead and moved to Bend, Oregon, and completed my master's degree in teaching. And this is the one and only Smith Rock over on the left side of the screen. If you've been there, you know how absolutely beautiful it is. I now have been working at South Medford for 2 years, going on my 3rd year, and have really loved it. It's my alma mater, and so I'm teaching alongside my old teachers, which has been a fun and slightly odd experience. And yeah, I really love it. But aside from work, some things I really like to do, I think like most teachers, is during those summers off, I love to travel. And I've gotten the experience to travel to some pretty amazing places like Iceland, Ireland, France, and it's been a super fun time, especially since I'm a foodie. I really enjoy trying the different cultures' foods. I'm also a huge soccer fan and got to see the Women's World Cup this past round in Paris, which was amazing. Go USA. We ended up winning that thing, so that was pretty exciting. Other than sports and traveling, I love spending time with my family. In the upper right-hand corner here, this is my fiance and I. We just got engaged in January, so that's pretty exciting. We're excited about that. Yeah, other than that, I'm pretty low-key, like to read, play some instruments, you know, have a good time. I think the most characteristic thing I like to do, and it's my stress relief, is bake. I was being cast for a while on the Great American Baking Show, and so I found this competitive flair in cooking and baking as well that I really enjoy. And I have been known to bake for my master's degree cohort members, and so I'm planning on keeping that going. So you might be the beneficiaries of some of those baked goods. All right, so that all brings us into the why. So I became an educator. I always felt the call to be an educator because I primarily love kids. I love explaining things effectively to people, and I like to find those that maybe are falling through the cracks and make them have a sense of knowing and belonging in a community that they otherwise might not have. So this quote by Maya Angelou really sticks out to me. Prejudice is a burden that confuses the past, threatens the future, and renders the present inaccessible. So when I look ahead as a future administrator, I want to keep that quote in mind, that my primary aim, my passion, why I am in education period, is to shed light on injustices and find systems that are maybe oppressive or not conducive to student learning or socio-emotional health. Find those errors and fix them to promote learning and well-being in kids' lives. And I see that every day as a teacher, and I would love to delve into that same idea on a much larger scale via administration. So I feel very passionate about that. And these are some pictures of some of my students in my soccer team. I've been a soccer coach at South for a couple years as well. We really like to do fun things, and I think a huge part of education is buy-in from students. So having teachers who know standards-based teaching and backwards design and are able to make contextualized project-based learning happenings for students, that is just a pretty awesome thing that we get the opportunity to do every single day in our classrooms. And I would love to be a facilitator of those things as an administrator. And like I said before, super excited to meet you all, even if it's virtual at first. Can't wait until we get to meet in person. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for listening.